Alright guys, this is the rake. If you don't know, the rake is a creepypasta and it's not the nicest of things. So today we're gonna start a new game and we're gonna try kill it. For a backstory of this game, it was made quite long ago, but unfortunately the developers his account got hacked, so unfortunately it was given up on. This game was abandoned and is still abandoned to this day. So once you spawn in, you're going to find a rifle, first aid kits, ammo, no, I don't want to skip, a map and cameras. These are what you're going to need. Also, you'll find Feed Wild over here, which is going to be useful if you want to put a camera on a boar, but I tend not to do this because later on the rake will just kill it really fast, so there isn't much point. Okay, so the aim of this is to survive and put cameras up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my first camera up here, like so. And what I'm then going to do is run north, just keep running, or east, I'm deciding on this, to the, down here into the bog. And what we need to do is find almost a cave. What that cave will have, I can't get up that way, that cave holds a sniper rifle, which will do a lot of damage if we can get it. So I'm going to have to go all the way round, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, another thing is, you have a small timer at the bottom. You get 30 minutes for the day and 30 minutes for the night. The rake theoretically can come out during the day, but it's extremely rare. I've only had it happen once to me, and it's much easier to take down then. At night, however, that's when it gets aggressive. In the top left corner, that's, for those who don't know, where the rake usually hangs out in day, and that's where he will most likely come from when the night rolls around. There is a multiplayer aspect to this, but the multiplayer is extremely early. It does not hold the same features as it does in single player, such as, oh god, in multiplayer it's always night, you do not have a inventory like this, you do not have a map like this, and you only start off with a limited amount of ammo. It's much harder. So I'd suggest if you ever want to get this game really cheap on Steam, you do need to consider whether you want to actually get it. It is an old game. Doesn't mean its ambience is bad though. Okay, as soon as you exit this, you turn left, and you should, up here, find a boat. Once you find this boat, it should be through these trees, there should be one bit of ammo on it. There's the boat, and a sniper rifle. The ammo. Ammo. Once you're finished, you just need to go straight back out. So now, I have a sniper rifle. What I have found, the rake will never come here, so this camera location up here you won't see me put a camera up here because it never comes. So there's very little point, I always found. And since you can only have 5 cameras active at a time, you need to find the most active places. It is worth saying the rake can and will destroy your cameras though, especially if you look at it for long. Okay, so the camera selections I've chose are the 2 at the top and the one next to camp. It usually has 3 stages, this game. First one being your preparation, such as today, and you have 3 nights to kill the rake. The first night, it's pass aggressive. The second is it's rather aggressive, and the third, it'll actually attack your camp. It's that aggressive. Okay. Another thing to know, these watchtowers are extremely useful. They will keep you invisible while the rake can't see you, as well as it'll let you see if the rake's nearby, and then you can get a few shots off on him, which is quite good. One thing to say, it is rather buggy, this game, such as I get caught on trees a lot wherever I go, and a lot of it, the rake might also bug in sometimes. Right, we're coming up to the good spot, to put our next camera. It's down here in these huts. This is what I find the most active area. It's extremely active, but in here, oh god, if I'm lucky, yes, there are traps. These are extremely useful later on. You do have a limited amount of ammo though, so whatever you do, I find, don't shoot the wildlife. If you shoot the wildlife, not only will it give you something to let the rake, well, heal, it will also give the rake your position away, and also you're going to waste your ammo. There's no point. So yeah, watchtowers like that and huts like this, brilliant. I usually find the towers are much better, but if you're in night, if you're on low health, and the rake's being aggressive, just dip into one of these and quickly heal up. Yeah, the final one I want to do is, I want to remember this position. This is a brilliant position. Is put a camera up here. And the final camera I want to put on the choke point up here. Always careful. And once I do this, I will just head straight back to camp and sleep through the day. And you'll see the how much worse it gets. This is also a bug. It sometimes thinks there are things hanging about, but there isn't, which is why I said take the rifle, but I already have the rifle. And there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is sleep it off in camp. There's no point using these 2 cameras in camp yet. I always find it's good to wait till second night if you really want to put it up. Yeah, there's the pig trapped as I thought. But you'll see the sudden change as I sleep this off. And this is where it starts getting rather spooky, you could say. And for those who didn't know, these are what people think the rake looks like. Some of these being, or is it that one there? People think are true pictures of it. Okay, you can see the sudden difference in the game. I did say it might not attack you at the start. It probably won't until that. Oh dear. You'll hear me say a lot of that. It is a very unpredictable game. One thing to note saying, the rake can also climb trees. It's very annoying like that. So what I want to do, I might have a trap, or I'm going to put a trap down here, in case it walks past. I will most likely, if I go there, the rake will probably jump. No? It's first. And then what I'm going to do, is I'm going to sit here for a few minutes. See if the rake decides to walk past or not. This is a relatively annoying hotspot, which the rake does use quite a bit. Give it a few minutes. He'll probably stroll past the side, maybe across. Don't try this. I'm going to see if I can alert it. See if I can drag it over here. You already got a picture of what the rake is. It's not very nice. It can get rather thingy. And it does a lot of damage. Look at my health already from one hit. Took down, what? Right, 20% of my health. Yeah. Oh, another bug with this game is you can't move while you're aiming with the sniper rifle. You just can't. And this crosshairs at the front, no. There's no accuracy involved. It's shoot and hope you hit it. This is unfortunately one of these things. So if you want to play this game, you do have to watch out. If you want to have a game like this, I would suggest probably like Bigfoot or Finding Goatman. They're up to date variations of this game. And like this, which was just abandoned, unfortunately. But that's life. Okay, so this bit seems dead. Watch as I say this, as the rake will come get us. What I think I'll do is run off to that tower over there and try my luck. Pick up this first. Oh. This game does include a lot of juggling yourself around the towers. Ah. That's not good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, first I'm probably going to get hit by the rake, but secondly I'm also going to go run to my camp. At the camp you have the cameras I put down, you'll seem to be able to use them, and well, I can't say where they are, unfortunately. They never added that. I can guess where they are if I look at the landmarks. There's the camp. I'm relatively safe around here, I've already said. Cool. Oh. Brilliant. So that means it is going to be near my third camera, I believe. That's a deer. What a second. It's unfortunate with this game, you can never tell where it is. And my fourth got broke. That means it's going to be at my second. You can only ever guess where it's going to be. If I'm to guess, maybe it's going to be probably down here, or heading down here. It'll most likely jump. Oh, I won't like that. First night, like I said, the rake will be passive aggressive. You saw him hit me once, that was it. And then now, look at him, he's not even here. the first night. I'm gonna let him go. Maybe he'll be on camera. I doubt it. Oh, you can't actually swap back to day, unfortunately. I wanted that, but unfortunately I never did. One feature you can use is once you trap them in here, you can put a camera on their head. But what I unfortunately find is the pig runs from there, just all the way over there, sticks over there, and then just comes back into the trap. It isn't the most effective of pigs, and that's to all of them. I'm going to see if I can bait him out. One thing I do not know about this game is the running. Does the running actually affect the thing of the vision of the rake? Can it see you more if you run or not? And another thing is, can you crouch or not? I know there was a crouch system supposedly invented, but unfortunately it never worked because the person's account got taken, which is really unfortunate, I would say. Brilliant. That's a pig. The rake unfortunately has seemed to, from its randomness, decided not to appear. I'm going to try that tower next if it doesn't appear soon. On these crossroads the rake usually likes walking along. That's why the best alternatives sometimes stick off the road. At the same time, if you stick off the road, the rake can get you and you can get lost. What I haven't tried is these. I might try one of those boxes now. Let me just carefully walk along so I don't stab myself with a trap. Right. Now it's just hide and seek. Except not the game of hide and seek you'd want to play. Ah! That was unexpected. Now we know where the rake is. And he's walking that way. Oh, he's come back. Let's get a nice long look of him. I don't want to fire now, as I said, this gun is not very accurate. And I don't actually know if I get any limited ammo for this gun. We'll try again. Nice. This is much better. Now what I'm going to do is run straight back to this actually. If he is up there, if I'm higher up I should get a better view. I'm aware he was to our left, so we can't be over here. Where is he? Or she? What's a pig? Oh! Right, I think he's over there. I didn't catch where he was running, but it certainly runs fast. You can see it can't see me, which is good, so I'm getting hits off it. When I am in there, I'm fair game. Like, it's not a nice place to be. I'm gonna have to stop though. I'm down to my 3 shots. 3 shots, unfortunately, I do not think will be enough to even really do much. So I'm gonna have to use a shotgun. Which, unfortunately, yeah. I have a plan though. My plan failed. If I can trap it, now that it knows where I am, stick a few traps. I see where he is again. He usually runs off in the same direction. Oh. Okay, you will see this fail spectacularly, probably. Ow! And the trap activated on me. This is not going well. I'll have to heal. I need it to run directly at me. If he decides to run my left or anything, I'm going to have to swap so he runs directly into the traps. Ah! He ran into one of the traps, that's good. My trapping plan failed, we know that. But we know he's going to be around here. This, as I told you, is a very good hotspot. Although, this first night isn't very good, I would say. What I need to do is take it at least, the first night, I want to take it down to around a third of its, not a third, I'd say, yeah, 3/4 of its health. Let me spread these out. We have 5 minutes, right. Oh, lots of pig. Oh, I can't get up the ladder. Never mind. So because there's 5 minutes, I'm going to run straight back to the base. That means I should be able to check the cameras at the last. Although I have a horrible feeling, because Right, it ran that way. I'm sure of it. If it comes to my right or left, I will not be happy. As I was saying, off to camp. The only annoying thing I would say about the AI of the rake, I believe, is it learns from what you are or what you're doing, which is quite annoying, I would say. The rake knows what I am doing, and it'll put that into effect later on, I believe, in the second night. Dear, I'm just trapped. Right, camp is there. I should be safe. If it's the first night. The second night, I'm going to grab my traps, and I'm going to start trapping around my base instead. Oh, oops. Have I put all my traps down? Yeah, I have. Now what I'm going to do is check for the final 2 minutes if it is somewhere. Brilliant. No, I'm not that mean. In the next night I will be using, or the third night I will be using this. While this timer ticks down, let me say this is one of the most useful things in night 3. Although, I do believe the rake can and will get through one of these. But if it comes from here, you can just put a trap down like so, and it's going to get trapped and hurt. Let me have a final check on the map. Ah, journal. Can I read it? Here we are. Yeah, this isn't very in depth, but I believe, or I'd guess, if it's just rolled around, the rake's ran back to its home. If I am to guess. I've captured it perfectly. Well, as we can see, that was not the bestest of nights. No. If there should... Yeah. Ah, yeah. now that it knows where those cameras are, I'll have to change those cameras. But I think that'll be for another episode. Thank you all very much for watching. And I will be back with a night 2. Oh. Yeah, the rake can do this. Brilliant. So, as I was saying, thank you very much. And I'll be back with a part 2. Leave down in the comments whether you'd like it. If you want, give me any advice. If you want to tell me where to go. Oh well. Dumb. Yeah. I will see you all shortly. Goodbye.